There's been one or two more that are escaping me right now. But coming into it here, we got Lehaunts versus Komodo. Different Afro.
I don't think so. No, it's not Komoda. I'm
Yeah,
not
different
sure.
Afro. Huh.
Just wait for the names to pop up. I don't know anything about either of these players.
Okay, so Lehaunts is a longtime Smash 4 player from Columbus, and he didn't really find his footing because he was a Ryu main who was not the greatest coming into 1.0. But now with all the buffs to the Shotos, he's really liking Ken. And he actually feels like most comfortable with this character after having a bit of a crisis early on in the game. Ooh, and getting it started off nice. Ooh, that low forward.
I think Snake is a really, really good character, and I think my favorite thing about him is that you can be really creative in your gameplay. He's not necessarily a character that plays the same way every single time. You can play really aggressive, you can play really campy. It's kind of just up to you, and I love seeing all the different setups that people can come up with, especially with C4. One big thing that you need to watch out for against Snake is he's going to make you trail him and make you shadow him and then drop C4 on the way so that you get hit by it when you're trying to chase him down. And that's a really easy way for him to take stocks.
Ooh, nice little confirm from the, the close light. Is that... I have to refresh myself on the Shoto knowledge now that they're good characters again.
Yeah, I don't really know much about Street Fighter. I just know that Ken is very scary.
I'm kind of surprised. Ooh, yeah, Lehaunts letting rip the focus, and unfortunately C4 was beneath his feet, so nice and easy punish. Oh, and another one. Oh, bit of a misstep from Gible?
I'm gonna go with Gible.
Gible like kibble. Surprised not to see a punish for the up tilt on shield.
It was a smart dash attack, though. He managed to focus I think it was a grenade, but with that dash attack, it takes 2 hits to knock him out of focus. So,
God, seeing Snake die at 120 is just so insane, especially from like center stage. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of letting Lilat through game 1. Once again, focus attack on C4, not exactly.
Yeah. He was standing right on it too, really unfortunate. You have to pay attention to where C4 is against Snake.
Absolutely.
It's lots of damage, early kills,
Stick.
and it was on him. And I think it's random whether C4 will fall off of you if you get stuck with it. But
yeah, there's like once again. Well,
really, really nice play from
yeah,
Lehaunts
kind
there.
of just brute forced it, rushed him down the entire time, and just didn't care about where the explosives were or what they were doing because Shoei was going to kill you at 120. All 3 stocks. That is, really clean. In terms of the aggressive part of the game. The defensive part of the game for the Lehaunts is a little questionable there.
I think Lilat's, for me personally, I think Lilat is a good stage for Snake just because there are flashing lights on the bottom and it looks like C4. I'm always on edge when I'm on Lilat.
Well, not only that, but the platforms are at the ideal height for Snake where he can hit the up tilt from the ground and grenades and C4 will hit almost every single character, whether standing or crouching, if they're on the platform, if the character is below it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So, okay. Town and City, a very popular counterpick for Snake players.
And most of the time you're going to see people just like gentlemen's to PS2. I think that's just like the normal thing. It's like the Smashville of Smash 4.
Right.
But it's a really good stage for Snake, so I think it was smart to take him to a different stage. I don't know if Lilat was the right pick, but obviously it worked out for him, so I'm interested to see how Town and City is going to work out as well.
Man, Lehaunts is just powering
Really,
through.
really nice conversions.
Yeah, absolutely. Getting all these like low forward and is it like close heavy punch or something like that? The elbow.
Yeah. Giving him the stinky feet, as I call it. That's his F tilt.
Ooh, more of these nair and a low forward conversions, just racking up the damage, and people taking a lot of incidental damage from the grenades as these combos are going on. Okay.
It was a little dicey with that Nikita there, but he managed to avoid it.
Ooh.
Up tilt, even though he was behind him, that's got a really, really big hitbox on it.
Yeah, unfortunately canceled the focus attack there, so didn't armor through.
Watch out for that C4. It's right where he was standing.
Yep, I'm paying attention to it. We'll see if Lehaunts is paying attention as well. Obviously, he's got a lot of other stuff on his mind. There it is. Wow.
He's
Nair.
really, really good at hitting that Shoryuken.
Yeah, getting the Nair conversions has like been the main thing that Lehaunts is using to kind of carry these victories. There
All
it
right.
is. Is it medium punch? I think it's medium punch. Close medium punch. That's what it is.
All right. He's kind of trapped at the ledge right now, but he's got a pretty decent lead. He just needs to hold on to the stock. And he's definitely not having any issues racking up percent with these combos.
Yeah, not even really needing to do any of the super fancy stuff that Ken has available to him. Just nair into low forward, forward tilt, it's a nice
Do you
easy
know
stuff.
what the big differences between Ken and Ryu are?
The main thing, in my opinion, is the run speed. Ryu
Okay.
is a much slower character than Ken, and I think that is like the biggest detriment for him. Ryu also doesn't have the kind of universal Shoryu hitboxes. It's still sweet spot the same way that it was in 4. So
Okay.
it kills earlier, but it's kind of harder to hit precisely.
Okay.
More similar to like Mega Man's up tilt. Okay.
Back throw.
Anyway, we're gonna see just Shoryu City here.
One thing to watch out for against Snake is if he stickies you when you're in shield, he can grab you and back throw you and then detonate the C4,
Man,
and
would've
that'll
liked
take your
to
stock
see-
pretty early.
Yeah, would have liked to see the down smash as a punish there. But dash attack.
Ooh. Kicks him right in the head.
Normally that's snake job. Got heavy boots of his own, but not necessary for Ken.